What's up, everybody? Ebert42 here, back with some more Madden 15 MUT action for y'all. Rocking that 96 overall. Team No Money Spent. As usual, handing out the tips on how to make the coins without spending those hard-earned dollars. Finally hit that 96 mark. We upgraded at tight end a little bit. See, our coins are almost up at 800k. Recently picked up the Deerdorf. That wasn't too long ago. We got this Peters. We were rocking the 93 MVP guy over here. Forget his name. The guy off the Giants. Beatty, I believe it is. On the defensive side, added that D Hall and Pat Pete a couple weeks ago now. About a month, maybe. Looking at adding maybe a 99 Mean Joe Green. Looking at upgrading to 97 Kuechly and 96 Mac. End goal will be grabbing the 99 Sherman, moving the Hall to the slot. Great to get the golden ticket maze, but he's way out of the price range for what we're trying to do. So we might upgrade to like an Atwater or someone over at free safety. User that strong safety. And the wide receiver core will need to get looked at after that. Big shout out to everybody catching me live. What up, Hot Sticks? What up, Rice? No wagers in here, Rice. How's your night going, Hot Sticks? We will, as usual, be doing some coin tips for you guys. Unfortunately, burnt my thumb cooking some dinner. Tried playing a solo before I got started here. It did not go so well. I don't know if I'll be doing any head-to-head tonight, but I got some good coin stuff planned for you guys. Instead, shout out to everybody catching me live or catching me on YouTube. Again, if you are catching me on YouTube and you like the video, make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button to know when I'm coming out with more coin making tips or head-to-head videos. And feel free to come by and catch me live on Twitch at twitch.tv/ebert42. Stream every Thursday from 7 to 9 and Sundays from 9 to 11. So both PM and Central Time. Tonight we'll be doing a 10K giveaway at the end of the stream. We'll also be deciding the winner of my Twitter retweet 10K giveaway that I said I would do a while ago. We had 2 individuals retweet that. I'll be rolling for the winner of that tonight as well. So we'll be handing out about 20K. I think we've done about 50K in handouts thus far, so we're closely approaching that 100K value. We're approaching the 100K, 100 followers on Twitch. I have a nice giveaway planned for that. So big thanks to everybody for all the support over the last week and a half, or month and a half, 2 months. Yeah, Hot Sticks, how'd your stream go, man? You play some games? What'd you do? So today, I'll be honest with you guys. I've gone over the Easter weekend. Didn't stream on Sunday. Apologies for not getting a tweet out or letting you guys know. I was back home with my parents. Like, oh crap, I'm supposed to stream tonight. So missed that. Was gonna try to get on Monday and do something for you, but was busy this week. Haven't really played a lot. We played a couple games Tuesday night. Didn't do too well. I've actually been playing some solos on some farm accounts. We ended up getting the 15 pack pro pack from Easter on my account as well as 3 farm accounts. So I ended up with 60 pro packs. We'll be opening those all up on Saturday, hopefully. Looking for some awesome cards that are out. Today I did spend an hour going through my binder, and I made some nice sales, as you guys can see. 74 RTTP, Andre Ellington, 215 he sold for. Fitzpatrick for 20. What was this guy? Stark for 62. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit quickly tonight about binder cleanup and how it's important and why it's more important now than it has been throughout the most part of the year. So Yeah, right, hot sticks. Nice, nice. So the story behind this is basically we have all these sets coming out that haven't been out the whole season. The Sparkle player sets, aka Position Heroes. We're starting to get more and more and more of these sets out. Also, the Team Trophy over here. These sets are requiring all sorts of players that weren't out before. We also have, some of these guys are in the MVP sets or the base elite sets or some other sets. So that Ellington that I sold today, he's in 3 sets. He's in the set for halfbacks. Let's go see if we can find him on here. Um, I thought about possibly doing the set since I already had one of the expensive cards, but yeah, so the only other one posted right now is up at 250. But what I did to kind of figure out what cards in my binder were worth spending some time putting up in the auction house. What up, Undercover Yak? Thanks for stopping by, man. Is I went to Muthead. I've talked to you guys before about Muthead. You go to, on the top left, players. I sorted the players. There's a thing at the bottom where you can do add extra, and I did value, Xbox One value greater than. I did 9,999. So I was looking for any players that were greater than 10K in value. And then I just went into my items, sorted by all players, and I actually broke it up. I did 2 different searches. I did one for base players, and most of the guys that I was selling were in this range. And I'd sort by overall from bottom up. And then I'd just compare this with the list that I had on Muthead. And I would see, okay, are any of these 70 overalls? Which 70 overalls are going for a lot? Which 72s? Which 73s? It said, oh, I have an Anger. He's going for 18K or 16, what? 12K according to Muthead. And so as I'd find these guys, I'd write them down in my notebook. I talked to you guys a lot about how I have a notebook next to me when I'm doing a lot of my auction house stuff. So I wrote all these guys down and what their Muthead value was. I found, Anger, Smith, Harmon. I have a lot of guys in here I've just acquired through doing style challenges or some of the bonus packs that I've opened up. And then I did the same for RTTP. And you can see, whatever you have a lot of guys in. Like, oh, I have 22 guys in RTTP. Maybe you have a bunch of Ultimate Feast guys. Go, look there, Ultimate Freeze. Whatever you have a bunch of guys in. Just go and sort through these and look at that list on Muthead and see if any of you guys match. A lot of my guys have already sold that I found. I know some of the guys were in this. Oh, I don't have any less than 70s. I want to say this Scooby might go for a lot. I know it's Scooby, but Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Anyway, I went through there. I checked that out. I found, my guys. Once I had them listed down, I went into my auction house. I just sorted by their last name. Again, pretty much the same sort values. Put in the quality. Go search for the last name. And I wrote down what they were at on the auction house. See if I can find a guy that I still have up. Anger. A lot of the guys you can get away with just putting in like the first 3 letters, but this was one that I couldn't. So I had a base Anger, and I believe I have him up for. This one's mine, right? Yep, bam. So there's a couple guys that have undercut me since I posted, but that's fine. He might still sell. That's a lot of coins, man. It's a lot of coins. Thank you, Yak. Yeah, so you see I sold this. Fitzpatrick went for 20. Starks went for 62. Bushrod for 24. Cooper for 12.75, and then this Ellington sold for 2.15. Trent Richardson sold for 16.5. I have four more guys that are still listed, but this is something, you guys might have one of these gems. I remember I bought this Andre Ellington because I was thinking about doing the MVP set for the Cardinals to get the MVP Ellington. And then the Combine Warrior sets came out shortly after that. And I ended up with the McFadden, so I didn't want to do it, but I have all these players left over. Elite badges were really expensive at the time. It wasn't worth making the Ellington. And I'm really glad I ended up holding on to this guy because, man, I made like 200,000 coins. So I did another sort on Mutthead I wanted to share with you guys. There's like 9 players on the Xbox One that are between 65 and 74 overall that are going for over 100,000 coins. So 2 silver players, a 65 wide receiver from Green Bay, Devontae Adams, is going for 800K on the Xbox One. So if you have one of those, get them on the market. There's a Larry Foote middle linebacker from the Cardinals. It's a 70 overall, going for 112K. There's a bunch of golds. Justin Blaylock, Vance Walker, Earl Mitchell from the Dolphins, D-tackle. Zane, those are all RTTP. The Larry Foote was base, M15. The M15 Beatles is going for like 116K. We have RTTP, Andre Ellington, Tony Scheffler, Lorenzo Alexander, Troy Polamalu. Those guys are all going for like 110, 124. The Scheffler and the Ellington are up at like 200K. So that Earl Mitchell is also up at like 200K. The D-tackle from the Dolphins. So there's quite a few cards out there that you can move to make a lot of coins to get some upgrades going for your squads. So again, big thanks everybody for stopping by. Yeah, that's a nice snipe, Undercover Yak. That was the other thing I was going to talk about that this kind of leads into, is that there's more sets that are going to come out. So if you want to put in some time right now, what you could do is look for some players that are maybe already kind of rare, are already in an MVP set or some other set, and the positional set hasn't come out for him yet. So like wide receiver 2, or I don't even know what positional sets have come out, to be honest with you guys. But you can identify some guys that might jump in value like that and might over double their value shortly. I've done some short series on the making investments, and that's a good way to identify some kind of high risk, high reward investments if you're looking for something like that to do. And investments are, I don't want to call them the lazy way of making money, but they certainly require less time and effort than sitting on the auction house sniping cards. That certainly requires more focus and attention. What up, Bay Boy? How's your night going, man? Oh, I haven't played games in a while. I want to go play a game. But I don't know if you guys were around earlier. I burnt my thumb. Oh, I tried playing a solo and kind of hurt. It's like on the side of my thumb, where your thumb hits the right stick when you're doing like a hit stick or like a truck stick animation.